to write your masterpiece. It's Only Paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's Only Paint. Only durable, luxurious, change your life both professionally and romantically. Dutch Boy Paint.
In some cities around the country. Well, that is golf great Rory McIlroy winning the Masters and making tournament history yesterday. It was a thrilling one-stroke victory over Scottie Scheffler at Augusta National. McIlroy became only the fourth golfer ever to win back-to-back Masters. He joins an elite group that includes Tiger Woods, Nick Faldo, and Jack Nicklaus. Well, Britney Spears has checked into rehab. A rep for the 44-year-old pop star says she voluntarily checked herself into a facility for an undisclosed substance abuse problem. Spears was arrested in California last month on suspicion of driving under the influence. Her frequent social media posts, many showing Spears dancing alone at home, have raised public concern about her condition. And No Doubt guitarist Tom Dumont is opening up about a health struggle. In a video posted to Instagram over the weekend, the 58-year-old revealed he's been diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's disease. He says he's had symptoms for a number of years.
The good news is I can still play music, I can still play guitar.
And Dumont says he's been getting ready for the band's 18-show residency at the Sphere in Las Vegas starting in May. And Justin Bieber's big comeback performance at Coachella is spurring some debate about sexism. Well, the pop star headlined the California Music Festival Saturday night, his first large-scale concert since canceling his 2022 tour due to health issues. His low-key, stripped-back show included about 30 minutes of Bieber sitting on stage while playing videos from a laptop. And some fans said a female artist could never get away with so little effort. And the night before, Sabrina Carpenter went big at Coachella. Carpenter's performance featured elaborate set designs, outfit changes, backup dancers, and high-profile cameos. Well, coming up on CBS Mornings, actors Elle Fanning and Michelle Pfeiffer tell us about their new series, Margot's Got Money Troubles.
Ready to cut your bill? We're ready to help. Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage for up to half the cost of big wireless and the best customer service in the business.
Call now and get your second month free with promo code SECONDFREE.
Eczema isn't fair, and it isn't your fault. But with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Ask your doctor about once monthly Ebglyss.
You've got to try the softest sneaker ever. Hands-free, cozy fit Skechers slip-ins. Sneakers that are as soft and comfy as your favorite slippers. Just step in and go with no bending down or touching.
Watch two dudes in a Doppler on Ozarks First Plus.
You're like, oh, I know exactly what this is.
It's called Galloping Gertie. Pieces of video that are just infamous. It's basically a testament to engineering failure.
Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
I love to camp out.
I want to go fishing.
I love all the activities.
I want to make new friends.
Do you enjoy new adventures? Look into Scouting, where you can explore the outdoors, make new friends, and learn cool stuff like leadership, confidence, and doing the right thing.
Going to camp with friends sounds fun.
It is fun. With Scouts, you'll develop lifelong skills and make lifelong friends. Start your scouting adventure at the Ozark Trails Council, otcscouting.org.
Unscripted has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure for the Golden Apple Award.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a teacher or educator. Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with prizes from Fritz's Adventure. The Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
Our top stories this morning, we are just hours away from President Trump's latest threat against Iran. The president vowed to use U.S. forces to block traffic from all Iranian ports in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran responded with threats on ports in the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman. The threat comes after U.S.-Iran talks broke down over the weekend with no agreement. And Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell has suspended his gubernatorial run in California. He made the announcement as he faces multiple accusations of sexual assault. Swalwell, in a social media post, denied the allegations while acknowledging past mistakes in judgment. He's also facing calls to give up his seat in Congress. Well, finally this morning, an effort is underway to expand a program that pairs college students with people suffering from Alzheimer's. The student acts as a buddy, meeting their older mentor. As CBS's Jared Hill shows us, the idea of being looked up to is especially beneficial for the patient.
So I'm going to improve my night.
This unlikely match is more than just a game of chess.
I'm trying to remember the things you told me.
Martin Rouse gets to collect his thoughts in his own time. He was diagnosed with dementia about 2 years ago.
I have the privilege of knowing a lot of very smart people. They get very...
They're always go, go, go.
Go, 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 right. And come on, just let's get to the next step. And Asher isn't like that.
Obviously, night to night.
Martin was paired up with social work student Asher Brenner through NYU Langone Health's Buddy program, connecting adults in early stages of dementia with students at NYU.
Holding just a little space and a little time for someone to get their thoughts together, to say something out, I think it does more than we could even know.
Dr. Mary Middleman, who heads up the program, says conversations between the younger buddy and older mentor can help people like Martin from falling more quickly into the depths of the disease.
I think there are cognitive benefits to being in a situation where you are looked up to, especially for a person in the early stages of dementia who perhaps has been avoiding contact with other people.
Want some seltzer?
It also gives caregivers like Martin's wife, Cynthia, a bit of a break. She says that's helped bring them closer.
He's having this experience, and we have something to talk about that I've not seen.
The need for programs like this will grow. American dementia cases are estimated to double by 2060. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
All right, coming up on CBS Mornings in our Monday series, Beg Knows America. David Begnaud reunites a California student with the teachers who helped her during a crisis. Plus, a look at Anthropic's latest AI model and concerns about why it's not being made public. And actors Elle Fanning and Michelle Pfeiffer tell us about their new series, Margot's Got Money Troubles. Well, I'll be back with you at 7 a.m. for all the latest headlines streaming on CBS News 24/7. And that's CBS News Mornings for this Monday. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael George. Have a great day.
The weeks on Colbert keep getting bigger. This week, catch Anne Hathaway, Nick Offerman, Anderson Cooper, Billy Crystal, and Maya Rudolph. New this week.
America's turning 250.
Our series, US A to Z, explores the iconic stories that define our nation.
Thursday on CBS Mornings.
See you there.
The CBS Evening News.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger. It's my pleasure to invite you to Buy Missouri Day. The event will be held on April 29th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Missouri State Capitol. More than 30 businesses will be featured in the Capitol Rotunda, each showcasing products proudly manufactured right here in the great state of Missouri. Please join us on April 29th to meet and support some of Missouri's finest businesses. I look forward to seeing you then.
Brought to you by the Office of Lieutenant Governor David Wassinger.
Color 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino. Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Indigo Sky Casino.
You're watching Ozarks First.
The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement
And I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, Iran and U.S. leave ceasefire talks without reaching an agreement. Where things stand now as the conflict continues in the Middle East. And several bills passing this week in the Missouri House. Why one lawmaker says the state budget will get worse or it gets better. Daybreak starts now.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your week with us. Today is Monday, April 13th. I'm Carissa Codell here with meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tom, it's feeling muggy.
It is.
And the way that you can tell is my hair is flat. I curled it, already straightened. My bangs are getting in my eyes, as yours are too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a lot of hair problems here on my side.
Right. Well, our bangs do, they get caught in our eyelashes.
Sure, yeah.
That's going to be a problem this week.
Yeah, it will be. It'd be warm, muggy, a little windy for today and tomorrow. So it's going to feel more like, May or even June out there opposed to mid-April. And we're thinking, okay, warm, muggy, a little windy. What does that mean? Well, we have to think in the right direction. We're going to be finding some rain and storm chances at times this week as well. So we're kind of setting the stage, priming the pump, if you will, for those storm chances later on in the week. Right now, though, Springfield Square camera, things looking pretty good. Satellite and radar showing, not bad, right? Right now, a few clouds, maybe a few showers across west central Missouri. It's a cloudy start. We'll break some holes in the clouds later today. And a warm start, 68 in Springfield, 70 Clinton, Joplin, and Fayetteville. Winds are already strong out of the south. 10 to 20 miles an hour. We'll see gusts over 30 miles an hour today, I think, as winds crank up through the day. High temperatures close to 80 this afternoon, so pretty warm out there. And it'll be low 80s, cloudy skies at times, becoming, I think, partly cloudy for the afternoon. And again, we got some rain storm chances, not today, not tomorrow, but it looks like tomorrow night into Wednesday, and then potentially over the weekend, too, we're going to tap into some rain. Totals next 7 days could top 2 inches in some spots. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. 4 people are arrested after a shooting over the weekend. 2 adults and 2 juveniles have been arrested after shots were reported shortly after 9 p.m. Saturday night on South Florence Avenue. One of the adults was taken to the hospital where he was treated, released, and later arrested. Both adults are being held in the Greene County Jail. The juveniles were taken to the Greene County Juvenile Detention Center. Police say there's no danger to the public at this time. New over the weekend, details on a missing man found dead in our region. Ozarks First Stoker Wyzorek is live at our breaking news desk with what police know so far. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, police say a missing man from Georgia was found dead in Springfield. Officers say they responded late Saturday night to a place along North Glenstone Avenue. We're told the man was found inside a vehicle, and authorities say, fortunately, they don't suspect foul play at this time. Moving on, President Trump repeatedly slamming Pope Leo over the weekend regarding the war with Iran.
He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
This comes after the Pope called out Trump on the war with Iran, saying his belligerence was, quote, truly unacceptable. In other news, the FAA is unveiling a new campaign for the, quote, next generation of air traffic controllers as the industry continues to struggle with ongoing shortages. The FAA said transferable skills include multitasking, spatial awareness, and problem solving. The agency found through several exit interviews with controllers that many used gaming as a tool. The FAA will start accepting applications Friday at midnight. And stay with us in half an hour. I'll have how police in Taney County say that they caught a man on the run after what they're describing as a violent assault. Carissa.
All right, turning now to our morning traffic report. Thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras, we're getting a live look over Glenstone and Cherry. Just a couple people out there so far on the roads. No incidents or accidents to report, though. Nothing to slow you down. We will continue checking on traffic throughout the morning to help you plan your day. With just 5 weeks left in the legislative session, the Missouri House is pushing forward on several bills. This includes a bill that would establish a grant program to provide funds to repair damaged grave markers for deceased veterans.
The purpose of this is to make sure that there is a fund available where a direct relative of the deceased can make application to the cemetery, who in turn makes application to the Veterans Commission.
Other bills would allow firearm suppressors as long as they were made in Missouri and add new fraud protections to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. While the House passed several bills, the Senate has not kept pace. So far, the Senate has sent 54 of its bills to the House for consideration, while the House has advanced more than 150 of its own to the Senate. Also this week, House Budget Chairman Dirk Deaton is warning tough years ahead for state spending. One of the more controversial parts of his proposal alters funding towards state colleges and universities.
I didn't recommend any less money for higher education. We just recommended a funding formula, a performance funding formula based on who has students or not. I think that's a more rational way to look at it, but that is a paradigm shift.
It's still unclear if that proposed funding shift will make it out of the Senate or onto the desk of Governor Mike Kehoe. Any changes made to the bill will be sent back to the House for their approval. Turning over to some international news now, Vice President J.D. Vance left Pakistan this weekend after failing to reach a peace deal with Iran. The talks ended after 21 hours of negotiations over how to expand on the 2-week ceasefire agreement that took effect on Tuesday. One of the key sticking points between the two sides involves Iran's nuclear program. Iranian state media says the peace talks failed over, quote, unreasonable demands by the U.S. Later in the show, we'll be going more in depth on the situation and what President Trump is doing in response to this failure. And we do have more news to share with you online that we don't get to here on your TV screen, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. Wherever you like to scroll, grab your phone and just search up Ozarks First, and you'll find us. We have more news ahead for you, including the astronauts aboard the Artemis II are back on Earth. We'll be checking out the splashdown. And what comes next for NASA after their successful mission around the moon? We've got those details. Also after the break, we are going to check on your weather conditions. For now, here's a live look outside over the skies in Ozark. It is 5:07 on your Monday.
This is Ozarks First News Daybreak with Carissa Codell and meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
The idea of fear in media has been around forever. What kind of things do scare you?
The Exorcist is a movie. When I first saw it,
classic.
That whole story is based on something that did happen.
Jaws did it for me when I was a kid. I was so afraid of taking a shower that a shark would go through the plumbing and eat me.
On some level, some of that makes sense. So.
Watch the Rabbit Hole Report on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device. Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
Okay, so we did a brain rot quiz yesterday, Jesse.
Good. What's the word of those strange little men stuck in toilets?
Wait, what?
I'm going to say skibbity. Is that right?
That was the correct answer, skibbity.
Watch Vibe O'Clock on Ozarks First Plus.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a ride. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or taking on serious acreage, let's go the distance. Shop in store and online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel. Let's go mow.
Dickerson Park Zoo is more than just animals. Dickerson Park Zoo is laughter and smiles, traditions and memories. Dickerson Park Zoo is awe and wonder, discovery and delights. Dickerson Park Zoo is family and friends. Dickerson Park Zoo is connection and inspiration. Dickerson Park Zoo is for you.
In the Queen City, comfort should always reign. At Queen City Heating and Cooling, we show up on time, fix it right, and treat your home like royalty. And for people who want peace of mind year-round, join our loyalty club. Priority scheduling, seasonal tune-ups, member discounts, and more. Because when it comes to your comfort, you deserve royal treatment. Queen City Heating and Cooling. Reign in comfort.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Welcome back. The first astronauts to visit the moon in more than 50 years are back at home. The 4 Artemis II crew members emerged from their lunar capsule after a splashdown in the Pacific Friday night. Then they were flown by helicopter to the Navy's recovery ship. The 3 Americans and 1 Canadian set a distance record for space travel by their lunar flyby, surpassing NASA's Apollo 13. The astronauts ducked behind the moon's far side and captured views never before seen by the human eye.
We have a work ahead of us to be done. We're going to learn from this mission. We're going to look at the data and we're going to move forward. This is the start of a new era of human space exploration.
Despite the success of this mission, there were some technical issues during the 10-day flight. The capsule's drinking water and propellant systems had valve problems. Concerns also resurfaced about the heat shield, which protects astronauts from the blistering heat of re-entry. And NASA's next step is putting the pressure on Blue Origin and SpaceX. They want the space exploration companies to develop lunar landers by 2027. The Artemis III mission will test those landers in low Earth orbit. The goal is to have the landers ready to deliver astronauts to the surface of the lunar South Pole twice in 2028 on the Artemis 4 and 5 missions. That's where NASA wants to harvest frozen water from permanently shaded craters.
The water ice, and we can turn it into propellant. You can get oxygen out of it, you can get hydrogen out of it, and we are going to need to master those skills because someday when we send American astronauts to Mars, they're going to need to make their own propellant to come home and tell us about it.
NASA wants to get back to the moon before China, which has announced plans to send its own explorers there by 2030. Still to come here on Daybreak, the annual alpaca show is closed for the season. A look at how these fuzzy guys can teach us all something new. And now we want to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. I learn something new from you every day, Tom.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't know if that means that you're a resident alpaca or... I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding. You are our...
Look out.
Yeah,
Got a little spinning power over here.
Look out over here. Hey, I got a little shield on this side.
Yeah.
Make sure. Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be warm today, which is good news.
Warm and windy, yep, a little warm and windy to get the week started for us today and tomorrow. Some clouds for the morning, a little bit of sun later today. Now, as we go to Tuesday night, we're going to find a round of storms weakening coming out of the west. Kind of more rain showers, hit or miss on Wednesday. We'll take a look at those rain chances coming up in the forecast.
Matt Hefner on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
Sonia and Gerald trust Prevagen for their brains, and this is their story.
I'm Sonia.
And I'm Gerald, and we live in Jacksonville, Florida.
We are both military veterans, and we provide dental care for underserved communities. We have a very busy life.
We take Prevagen for our brains.
I would honestly say I like the way that Prevagen makes me feel. At the end of the day, I feel confident and amazing.
Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain supplement nationwide for over 10 years.
When the power goes out, Air Services keeps your home running strong. Our whole home generators provide automatic, reliable power to ensure your family stays comfortable and safe. These systems restore electricity to your entire home, even if you're not there. With expert installation and dependable service, our team ensures your generator is ready when you need it most. Don't let outages disrupt your life. Prepare your home with a generator from Air Services.
Don't you get nervous, call Air Services today.
When you bring a pet home, they become part of the family. When they pass, they deserve the same loving care that all your family members receive. At Cherish Pets Funeral Home and Crematory, we have set the new standard for pet aftercare with our full-service pet funeral home. We offer services ranging from true private cremations, burials, celebrations of life, pet tracking, and more, so your family can say a proper goodbye. Visit us online at cherishpetsfuneralhome.com to learn more. Cherished Pets, cherished memories.
Are you struggling to navigate the complex world of workers' compensation law? At the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm, we specialize in workers' compensation. We'll fight to get the benefits you deserve. At the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm, work comp is all we do. Call the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm today.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Mike Landis on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Take a look at the radar now across west central Missouri. We've got a little pop-up shower and thunderstorm across Bates County, north of Butler. Okay, this will go into Henry County, into the Clinton area. Point this out because there will be a few passing stray showers, I think, early this morning. Hit or miss, like this is the only game in town right now. There could be another pop-up shower before noon today. It's not until we go to the afternoon that I think that activity winds away. But for the morning, cloudy skies around the area. Again, might find a stray shower occasionally. You can see kind of a corridor there trying to very sporadically, broken rain shower line back from west central Missouri to southeast Kansas into northern Oklahoma. But not much out there right now. Not much going on, right? West central Missouri, maybe a stray shower here and there. But today's pretty quiet. Just a warm day in the 80s, a windy day with gusts over 30 miles an hour from the south. And the storm risk today will be down to our south and west. It's a low risk, could be a storm or two across Oklahoma and Texas. Now, as we go into Tuesday, we'll find the storm risk move our direction a bit more. I think the better bullseye is going to be across Kansas and Oklahoma. We're going to see more of the leftovers of those storms as they fire off in the afternoon to our west, work their way into the Ozarks, weakening as they come here for Tuesday evening into Tuesday night. It's a weakening storm trend. The risk overall is fairly low. So looking at Futurecast, today is a warm day. Cloudy skies, again, maybe a stray shower here and there for the morning. I think for the afternoon, we'll find a broken sky, mix of sun and clouds, warm and windy, and that'll continue into tomorrow as well. And then again, tomorrow afternoon, a few storms fire off along the dry line, looking at central Kansas down to western Oklahoma. These storms will be strong to severe, I think, especially if they're individual. There'll be a tornado risk, big hail, big wind to our west. All right, classic Tornado Alley. We're going to catch up more of the leftovers of these storms, and it's a weakening trend expected as leftovers blow into western Missouri. Still a low-end risk, though. Could find some wind and some hail occasionally with those storms Tuesday evening. And then after midnight, I think everything kind of wraps on down for us. So Tuesday night shouldn't be a too loud night for us. In most spots, again, don't see much of anything. It's a scattered hit or miss storm or two here or there Tuesday night. Wednesday, we'll find another round of rain showers, maybe a clap of thunder through the daytime Wednesday. And again, not everywhere, but scattered rain and a few chances of thunderstorms Wednesday through the day into your Wednesday night. We'll find more rain there going into Thursday. Rainfall potential for really Tuesday night into Wednesday. Could find a couple streaks of over an inch where you have thunderstorms, but again, some spots won't see much of anything. This isn't just it. So that round Wednesday, kind of scattered rain showers coming through the area. That moves away. Thursday's going to be warm, dry, a little windy Thursday into Friday morning. Then by Friday, the next storm blows out of the west. Find another round of scattered rain and a few thunderstorms with a cold front. So rain and cooler weather as we go into the weekend for you. So we're looking at the rain chances. It's not going to be a washout at all, okay? It's a spring pattern, though. We'll find a few storms Tuesday night into your Wednesday, and maybe a storm or two here and there Thursday, and then watching also Friday night into Saturday. But nothing crazy, nothing washout, nothing widespread.
All right, just typical spring. I mean, spring has sprung.
It is. And now, yeah, there will be a few storms, I think, coming out of Oklahoma and Kansas tomorrow night. Could be some, damaging winds with that risk there.
Okay.
But nothing, we're not in the bullseye for that focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works for us. I mean, I guess it's about time. I did notice already this morning so much is green.
Very green.
Very green.
You get fast. You get a little rain out there and everything perks up. You get warm weather.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, your eyes are not deceiving you, Tom.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. If you look right there, it's a wallaby on the loose. Guess where? Dayton, Ohio.
That was my second guess.
I know, so close. His name is Kipper, and his journey mimicking the American dream, starting at a community college like he was getting an education, then stopping at jobs and family services, looking for a job. Don't worry, though, Kipper is back home with only a chipped nail. So when asked what work Kipper would have applied for at job services, his mom says mail carrier. He's got the feet for it already, and also his own pouch. So
Okay, right.
Yeah, no,
Where did the wallaby come from?
This wallaby, I guess, was a part of
pet?
someone's pet.
Like somebody's owned a wallaby
Someone
in
just
Ohio?
owns a wallaby in Ohio. I guess you can have them.
Okay, and it got out.
It got out and went to college. Was seen at a community college and seen at job services.
I guess so.
So hey, he wanted to be a productive citizen.
Struggle's real.
The struggle is real.
Everybody's facing hard times.
Yeah, everyone.
He's reached the end of his tether.
He has, and now he's back living with his mom.
That's right.
But yeah, Dayton, Ohio.
Wouldn't that be kind of crazy to see?
Yeah, just what is
kangaroo,
that?
a wallaby jumping down the street. You're like, what? Wait a minute.
What? Hang on a minute. Yeah, where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, nearly 200 alpacas from ranches around the United States paid Kansas City a visit this weekend. Owners are showing them off, educating folks about the joys of alpaca ownership. Alpacas are friendly, relatively clean, easy to train, apparently. Drawback is you can't have just one. They need social groups of at least 2 or 3. So,
there's also huge tax benefits to having alpacas.
Is there?
I'm not kidding you. There really is.
Okay.
And that's why, like a decade ago, everybody started getting into like alpacas because of the tax breaks you can get when you have them.
Okay. Well, I think that
I'm not making this up.
I'm going to have to get some alpacas then. Going to need at least 3 though.
That's why people did it. Exactly right.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, relatively clean is interesting too. What else what are they for other than the tax breaks?
I mean, you can produce you can take their wool,
Wool. Okay.
So like sheep, you can shave them, shear them.
Alpaca wool.
And sell that.
Yeah. I'm going to come in wearing an alpaca jacket and everyone's going to know. Like, oh, she's got an alpaca at home.
Alpaca cardigan.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, that's my alpaca wool scarf.
Yes, of course. I'm going to make you an alpaca tie.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. A little bit, but that's okay. Okay, there's a new species of spider. So if you don't like spiders.
No, stop right there.
Sorry about ya. Spreading across the U.S. It's as big as the palm of your hand. Okay, disgusting. Look at that thing. It is the so-called Joro. It's been spotted in Southern California. It's native to Southeast Asia. They were likely brought to this country in shipping containers.
Send them back.
Send them back. Find all of them, round them up. Here in the U.S., they've mostly been spotted in the South and, guess where else? Midwest. So good luck, everyone here. Despite their large size, massive webs, experts say they don't bite, they're not venomous. So
of course.
That's cool.
No, they don't bite. No,
totally
spiders,
fine.
Of course not. No.
Totally fine. They remind me of banana spiders. Have you seen those?
I was thinking, you see those a lot too around
in the South.
Summertime.
Yeah, in the summertime.
South, those big yellow and black ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're big, and I don't like them moving.
I don't like those.
Yeah. No.
No.
But I guess, new species of spider. So if you see that crawling around your house, I don't know, spiders in my house, they die immediately.
I was going to say, spiders outside, okay, great, you're outside. That's where you belong. Inside the house, your chances are pretty slim.
Pop, flip-flop, flip-flop, shoe, remote, anything.
Right.
Anything. Anything at all. All right, coming up, the Kilties performing on the Square for their 100th anniversary. We're breaking down this major milestone right after the break. Stay with us.
As a local family-owned business that's growing all over the Midwest, we are big believers in American manufacturing. Our exclusive seamless polymer siding is made locally in Independence, Missouri, and is only available to Continental customers. We've got patents on our products, which means only Continental customers can have the beautiful seamless polymer siding that makes their home the envy of the neighborhood. Our form-fitting insulation is made locally in Hayesville, Kansas. This custom-fit insulation lowers your energy bills and makes you more comfortable in your own home. That's something everyone deserves, but only Continental customers can get. We're a family-owned home improvement company that chooses to buy from other family-owned manufacturers right here in America. To celebrate our 44th birthday, we're having a Made in America sale. You can save a massive 40% on your new siding and windows. 40% off and low monthly payments means loving your home is affordable. Click.
Ready to level up dinner? At Bowie Korean Barbecue in Springfield, you're the chef. Enjoy an all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue experience where you grill premium meats right at your table. Bowie Korean Barbecue. Come hungry and bring your crew.
Celebrate local food and support local youth with me, Jeremy Rave of Ozarks First, as I'll be hosting the Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the Ozarks Big Taste event. Every ticket and every bite helps defend the potential of children across the Ozarks by providing them with consistent, caring mentors. Join us on April 28th. Go to BigTaste417.com for tickets. Ozarks First, a proud community sponsor.
Jamie Warner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
Welcome back. Over the weekend, the Central High Kilties performed on the square as the Corps marked their 100th anniversary. This year's Kilties have practiced months in advance for this performance, and they say it's an honor to do it on the 100th year.
It's huge. I mean, this is the place that we performed for the very first time back in 1926. And so planning this, doing this, it's like a holiday for us, to be completely honest.
Now, this 100th anniversary also coincides with the centennial celebration coming up for Route 66. Pretty cool. And a reminder, you can catch special coverage of the Route 66 Centennial Celebration on our streaming app, Ozarks First Plus. Thursday, April 30th, Ozarks First will be live outside Great Southern Bank Arena for the Centennial Kickoff Concert. On Friday, May 1st, we're going to bring you live coverage of the Route 66 Parade. And on May 2nd, we're going to host a red carpet extravaganza ahead of the Telegraph Ball. Be sure to download Ozarks First Plus if you got a Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV. In preparation for the Centennial, people in Carthage gathered over the weekend at the 66 Drive-In Theater to dedicate this replica of the famous Route 66 shield. It's a 12-foot 3D interactive sign commissioned through the Missouri Route 66 Centennial Commission.
A great landmark. I mean, we looked at it across all the counties of Missouri Route 66. We want them in places that are safe, that people can get on and get off. They got a good photo op, as well as a historic location. And what better place than the drive-in here?
The program is paying for one of these in each of the 10 counties Route 66 runs through in Missouri, as well as the city of St. Louis. Still to come here on Daybreak, the end is near for tax season, what you should expect when it comes to your tax returns. And as peace talks with Iran break down, President Trump says the U.S. Navy will block ships at the Strait of Hormuz. The latest in the conflict and the impact on gas prices. That's next. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
This wreck isn't real. This woman is an actor and she came out of this without a scratch. But in the real world, there are real wrecks with real consequences. And if you've been injured, we can help. Call Aaron Sachs and Associates. The call is free.
It's your home. Make it perfect. Find out how at OzarksFirst.com's Ozarks Home Experts. U.S. Disaster Restoration has you covered for all your fire, water, and mold restoration needs. U.S. Disaster Restoration, an Ozarks First Ozarks Home Experts partner.
Does a lake life sound like a dream, but you don't know where to start? Here at Kelly Sport, we help you and your family find the right boat, and most importantly, educate you on how to make memories that'll last a lifetime. Because what's the point of owning a boat if you don't know how to use it? We're not just another marina, we're your boating family. Our legacy is our people, our family, but most importantly, yours. Please join us today. We'd love to have you as part of the Kelly Sport family.
Ford and Jimmy Mitchell Motors have slashed prices on F-Series pickups. The biggest incentives in years are available right now. With our solid selection of F-150s, 250s, and 350s, you'll find the unit you want. Plus, we're offering a $1,000 trade incentive on top of our already generous trade allowance. We combine all of this with our nobody beats our deal attitude, so you'll get the lowest price guaranteed. Come get the best deal at Jimmy Mitchell Motors in Aurora, Missouri.
Nobody beats our deal.
70% of folks over 65 will spend time in a nursing home. You need advice you can trust right here at home. Call Art at Cambridge Financial, 417-869-1300, and plan for a secure tomorrow. Cambridge Financial, your future secured.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It is 5:30 on your Monday morning. I'm Carissa Codell. Here's a look at what's making headlines this morning. The FAA unveiling a new campaign for the, quote, next generation of air traffic controllers. While the industry continues to struggle with ongoing shortages, the FAA said transferable skills include multitasking, spatial awareness, and problem solving. The agency found through several exit interviews with controllers that many used gaming as a tool that helped them think quickly, stay focused, and manage complexity. The FAA will start accepting applications Friday at midnight for its annual air traffic control hiring window. The U.S. Postal Service proposes increasing the price of stamps by July 12th. The new proposed rates, if approved, would increase mailing services product prices by nearly 4.8%. That would increase the prices of letters from 78 to 82 cents. In a release, the department said the changes come amidst a, quote, severe financial crisis. Despite the suggested changes, the agency assures that its mailing prices are still some of the most affordable in the world. And now we want to take a live look outside over the skies of downtown Springfield. We're helping you plan your day out here. Tom, it is warm and windy. You can see those flags flying already. Better hold on to your hats if you get outside today.
Yeah, got a little breezy and a little warm out there. Already warm and muggy. Doesn't really feel like April out there. It feels more like, June, as warm as it is to start the day. 68 in Springfield, even some 70s early this morning to the west and northwest. Clinton, Joplin, and Fayetteville all coming in right at 70 degrees. Those winds are a little breezy from the south, like Chris was saying. 10 to 20 miles an hour. We'll find gusts over 30 miles an hour from the south for today. Looking at satellite and radar, we're cloudy skies. Got one little rain shower, actually a little thunderstorm going through northern Bates County. Some thunder and lightning in there. Okay, this is northwest of Butler now. Northeast of Butler to the west of Clinton going into Henry County. That'll be south of Harrisonville. There may be a stray shower and or thunderstorm early this morning, but not much. Most spots will stay dry today. Cloudy to start, probably partly cloudy too, maybe even mostly sunny as we go to the afternoon. Either way, a warm day in the 80s with a strong south wind. Now we got more opportunities for rain coming in Tuesday night into Wednesday, and another rain system coming in Friday and for your Saturday. Totals between those two events could come in over 2 inches at times. There's a low end risk of some strong to severe weather tomorrow night. We'll take a look at that coming up in the forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. President Trump says the fragile ceasefire with Iran appears to still be holding after talks between the U.S. and Iran failed to result in a peace agreement. Following the breakdown, the president announced a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz that's set to begin in just a few hours. Bradley Blackburn reports this morning.
We have a blockade going into effect.
President Trump says the U.S. Navy will block ships to and from Iran at the Strait of Hormuz beginning this morning as he downplayed failed peace talks over the weekend.
I don't care if they come back or not. If they don't come back, I'm fine.
CBS News has learned key sticking points include Iran's refusal to give up its nuclear ambitions and plans to charge tolls for the Strait of Hormuz.
We've made very clear what our red lines are. They have chosen not to accept our terms.
The president says, quote, many other countries are helping with the blockade without giving specifics. A British official says the UK will not be involved in the blockade, though NATO says the country is leading planning efforts to reopen the key shipping route.
I'm very disappointed in NATO. They didn't do that. They weren't there for us.
Iran's parliamentary speaker responded on social media, writing, soon you'll be nostalgic for $4 to $5 gas. A new CBS News poll shows 51% of Americans believe high gas prices have been a financial hardship, with the average price per gallon hitting $4.13 Sunday, according to AAA.
We're ruining the world economy and we're gaining nothing.
President Trump also repeatedly slammed Pope Leo over the weekend.
He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapons so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
The first American pontiff has repeatedly called on both sides to end the conflict.
We're going back now to Ozarks First. Stoker Wise-Zorick at our breaking news desk live with new information on how police say they caught a man on the run after what they describe as a violent assault in a retail store. Stoker.
Yeah, Carissa, and this man is from Taney County, and the police say he is now in custody after that assault. Court records showed Jacob Qualls is charged with first-degree assault and resisting arrest. Police say he attacked a man inside a store, knocking him unconscious. Officers say Qualls then ran from the scene before being captured after a pursuit. He's being held in the Taney County jail without bond. Moving on, police say a missing man from Georgia was found dead in Springfield. Officers responded late Sunday night to a location on North Glenstone Avenue. The man was found inside a vehicle, and authorities say foul play is not suspected at this time. I'll continue to look around for breaking news this morning right here on Ozarks First, so don't go far. Carissa?
All righty, taking a look now at our morning traffic report. Thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras. Here's a live look over Battlefield and Campbell. More people getting out there on the road, starting their day, starting their work week. Luckily, no incidents or accidents to slow you down. Sorry if your boss hears this. Nothing to slow you down as you head off to work this morning or get those kiddos off to school. Now, this is your friendly reminder. The 2026 tax filing deadline is this Wednesday. If you need more time, you can file for an extension, which pushes the deadline to October 15th. Although any taxes owed still must be paid by April 15th. You can find tips and some more help on filing on our website, ozarksfirst.com. And as tax season comes to a close, experts say you could see larger returns this year. One doctor from Purdue University says taxpayers may get up to 11% more on their refunds in 2026. The potentially larger refunds are a result of President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which was passed last July. But while the larger checks may drive consumer spending, the new legislation may make taxes harder to file this year, and checks could see delays.
Due to the changes in the IRS, including a reduction of the workforce by 25%, we're going to see a little bit slower of processing of those returns. They're also phasing out paper checks.
And now for an update from Willard. Police Chief Tom McLean underwent surgery for a double lung transplant. McLean had this to say.
I appreciate you praying for me, and I'm going to need it turns out. But, you know, things are brighter than they were a couple days ago. Man, I didn't know what was going to happen on that day.
Sunday, his daughter, Ashley Ensley, told Ozarks First he had a couple of very rough days following the surgery, but is now doing much better. Good to hear there. We do have more news to share with you on social media, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. If you got your phone in your hand or it's nearby, go ahead and grab it. Go to Facebook if you like Facebook, maybe you like Instagram, maybe you like TikTok. Search up Ozarks First, and you'll be able to stay up to date with us through there. Coming up, a new limited edition of Coca-Cola is celebrating America's 250th birthday. How each is special for the states. As we head to break, we're going to take another live look over the skies outside. This is in Oklahoma. Shaping up to be a beautiful day, maybe a little windy though. Tom will be back with a look at your forecast.
This is Ozarks First News Daybreak with Carissa Codell and meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Unscripted on Ozarks First wants you to be our guest. We have teamed up with some of the best restaurants in the Ozarks to give you a tasty deal. We'll feature great restaurants on Unscripted. Then you can go to ozarksfirst.com. You'll find participating restaurants with exclusive offers. To check out this deal and many other exclusive restaurant offers, head over to the Unscripted tab at ozarksfirst.com and click on Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest from Unscripted on Ozarks First. Sponsored by Performance Food Service, Ozarks.
John Wayne Heating and Air wants to save you thousands. Take advantage of up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system. Call John Wayne Heating and Air and save big now for up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system.
At your locally owned Florentina's, fresh isn't a buzzword, it's what we do. Chef-created recipes made fresh every day in our kitchen. Classics like chicken parmesan, lasagna, and pasta primavera. Or try Florentina's signature originals like Steak Florentina, Nachos Italiano, or our Brick Oven Pizza. It's time to go local. Experience different. Try Florentina's Ristorante Italiano in Branson.
Springfield, Missouri will forever be known as the birthplace of Route 66 after a lot of discussion and a famous telegram sent from the Queen City.
They all met at the Colonial Hotel, and then just out of the blue, this solution of 66 came up.
That telegram didn't plot the route, but it solidified the Mother Road's name.
Everybody really enjoyed it, liked the name of it, liked the look of it, so that's the way it came.
The Route 66 Centennial Kickoff Celebration, presented by Vital Farms.
Every visit to Kansas Crossing Casino brings you a comfortable world of tailored gaming action where the players have the edge. From the best slots and tables to live entertainment. But what truly gives you the edge? Our team. Kansas Crossing Casino Hotel. Find your edge.
The Fishing Report, sponsored by Marshfield Chevrolet.
Welcome back. If you haven't downloaded our streaming app yet, you're missing out. It's called Ozarks First Plus. You can find several original shows there. That includes 5 o'clock, which is put on by our very own Jesse Inman, Maddie Conklin, and Mr. Tom Schmidt. Check out an episode from last week where Jesse got just a little starstruck after hanging out with a 4-time Super Bowl champ.
Last night, a lot of fun here in the Ozarks with Rob Gronkowski making a special visit to the area as part of the Steak and Steak dinner. Cool. Oh, and here's me getting a video of him. I'm cool, I guess. Saw me in the background there.
You're so cool.
Yeah, very cool. I got the chance to ask him a few things. Remember when I told you guys about the flag football thing a few weeks ago?
Yeah. Did you ask him that?
The NFL player? Yes. So Gronk actually got hurt in that. In that flag football thing.
Played one series in the flag football game. Hey, but I did have 3 catches, baby. And I did have a 2-point conversion. That pass from Tom to myself, Brady the Gronk, was it was spectacular.
So fun.
He is such an entertaining guy. And they have these events every year where they bring in an athlete, a former athlete, a current athlete, whoever it may be. And we've seen the posters over in the hallway.
Yeah.
You get I don't know, Bill Self, these old coaches, Tony La Russa, Roy Williams, Nick Saban.
And
these
lots of fun stuff happening over there on Ozarks First Plus. You can download Ozarks First Plus for free on your smart TV. Although we do have a regular mobile app, the CTV version is not available on your phone. If you have a Roku, an Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV, that's where you can find it. All right, well, now it's time to check back in with our, should I say, favorite meteorologist, Tom Schmidt. I mean, it's a pretty normal springtime forecast. I would say, yeah.
It's pretty seasonal out there.
Yeah. Might as
We
well.
got one little storm out there this morning early on. We'll find maybe another storm or two out there before noon today. Most spots, though, are going to stay dry today. Warm and windy, 80s, strong south wind. Storm chances increase Tuesday night, Wednesday, Friday night, and Saturday. So there's a couple things to talk about. Let's take a look at that forecast next.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union.
Save up to $50 on select AK battery tools. Shop in-store or online.
With the Ford Bronco Sport, confidence comes standard. 4x4 performance and 5 GOAT modes goes over any type of terrain standard. Plus, it comes with a massive 13.2-inch center display. If you value this kind of standard capability, look no further than Bronco Sport. After all, confidence shouldn't be an upgrade. Right now, get $4,000 cash back on a 2025 Bronco Sport. Get to your Midwest Ford dealer today.
It's a celebration 100 years in the making. The National Route 66 Centennial Kickoff Celebration presented by Vital Farms. Come see landmark dedications like the Birthplace Plaza, the lighting of the footbridge, and Queensgate 66. A kickoff concert featuring some of the hottest acts in country music, parade and car show. Explore the Route 66 traveling exhibit and dress up for the Telegraph Ball. Event tickets are on sale now. Visit Route66Kickoff.com for complete details. The National Route 66 Centennial Kickoff Celebration.
Bias isn't having an opinion, it's excluding opinions.
On Balance with Leland Vittert on News Nation.
Somehow journalists in D.C. and New York have this sensibility that they must bring Washington to America. No. What makes News Nation different, we take the worldview of people from where I'm from in Missouri. We apply that view to Washington. If you're going to respect all Americans, you have to include the viewpoints of all Americans.
Jesse Inman on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
All righty, folks, look at the Springfield Square camera right now. Things are pretty warm, windy, a little muggy out the door, too, this morning. Now, the flags on the square are whipping around a little bit, but it's just going to get real breezy as they go through the day today. A strong south wind around 15 to 25 miles per hour. Right now, south winds at 16 miles an hour. Temperatures are in the 60s, dew points in the 60s, humidity 81%. And it feels humid outside, and it's going to be a muggy day today. Looking at radar, this morning there is just a very low chance, about 10% chance, of a stray shower or thunderstorm to pop up in the morning hours before noon. Once we go to the afternoon, I think the clouds will clear away a little bit. The rain chances fade away. But this morning we have one little shower and or thunderstorm going through Henry County, so north of Clinton and southeast of Harrisonville. So it's way out there, more so towards the Kansas City metro. Here locally, that's all we got. We may find, again, a pop-up shower here and there for the rest of the morning hours, but those chances are very, very low. It's cloudy for now. We'll slowly see the clouds kind of clear away little by little for the day today as well. Now, today there's going to be a storm risk of a storm or two down north southwest across Oklahoma, and so we're not really going to be paying attention to that too much. Tuesday, it's kind of a different story. Storms once again will begin to our west in Kansas and Oklahoma, and they'll move this way into the Ozarks Tuesday night. And there'll be a weakening trend as they move this direction. But Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, some storms could come with some wind and some hail off to the west and northwest of I-44. And then Wednesday, this is a different day. There's another round of rain, showers, and storms through the daytime and the evening. Could find some pockets of wind and hail mixed in with that activity there, too. So a couple chances of rain and a few thunderstorms coming our way, kicking off Tuesday night. Not a widespread deal. So some spots, again, like we had last week and over the weekend, some places may not see rain, but some do. Could find some heavier rain and thunderstorms thrown in there. So today, warm, windy, partly cloudy for the afternoon, okay? As we go into Tuesday, we're still warm and windy. And then Tuesday afternoon, storms fire off to our west. Those will be severe in Kansas and Oklahoma, but against a weakening trend, probably still hang on to a chance of some damaging winds as the storm crosses the state line, though, into Missouri and northern Arkansas. And then they fade away pretty fast. So I think after midnight, and once you get east of Highway 65, chance of seeing any kind of rain or storm activity tomorrow night is pretty low. But farther westward, you might find a storm or two there. For Wednesday, scattered rain showers and a few storms off and on through the daytime. Again, some of these could be strong, too severe. That'll go into Wednesday evening as well. Let's take a look at down the road. So Wednesday, rain and storms clear out of the area. Thursday looks to be mostly dry. Probably a sunny day Thursday and to start Friday. Friday afternoon, no storm blows through. Another round of scattered rain showers and a few storms. And then we'll drop a cold front through the area, too. And so Friday night to Saturday, Saturday itself will be a little cooler in the 60s. 80s, warm and windy for today, all right? A little cloudy, too, at times. Tonight, we're in the 60s again. Tomorrow, we're dry, warm and windy weather for Tuesday. It's not until tomorrow night that the rain and storms blow in from the west. Okay, I really do think it'll be west of Highway 65. Might find some damaging winds, but it's a scattered storm event. And then Wednesday looks to be scattered as well. Wraps up Thursday morning. And then more scattered rain and showers and storms Friday night to Saturday as well.
All right, yeah, we might as well just keep an umbrella tied to our wrist at this point.
Yes. I think everybody's going to see rain at some point. It's like everybody's not going to see rain on Wednesday. Only some will. Everybody's not going to see rain on Friday. Only some will. I think at some point over this week. We'll see rain.
Okay. All right.
Scattered, hit or miss, off and on.
Typical spring, and my hair is going to be stick straight
I know.
for a while.
It's pretty muggy.
Ugh, flat against my head.
Frizz is going to be real.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, a new study suggests summer is growing longer. That's good news to me as a summer lover. All right. Now, this is according to research recently published in the Journal of Environmental Research Letters, looking at data from 1961 to 2024. Found that across much of North America, Europe, and large parts of Asia, since the 1960s, we're experiencing around 30 more days of summer conditions. Instead of tying summer to June, July, and August, they defined summer by temperature when heat rose above historical norms and when it fell back down again. However, the study also showed that summers aren't just getting longer, but hotter as well. Have we seen this trend here in the Ozarks? Have we noticed that it's getting hotter for longer or earlier?
I would definitely say it feels like it's longer. I don't know about hotter because we haven't hit 100 degrees in 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe the intensity aren't, but maybe like the averages.
Maybe.
Might be a little warmer.
Okay.
Lengthwise, you talk to anybody out there, they'll say, man, it seems like winter's just a month.
Yeah.
Like this winter, it was like January.
Really?
But then December and February were actually okay.
Man, I've been cold for forever.
No.
I'm fine.
You know what? It might be cold, yeah, but not crazy cold.
I don't know. But I
got
also
a lot of
need
60s,
the heat.
a lot of 70s in February.
Guess.
And it was 75 on Christmas Day.
It was 75 on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Don't forget that.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, I didn't get to get away from this video. It already aired. But apparently, we also need to see what I would say about this monstrosity.
Yeah,
okay?
I really don't need to see it again.
Oh, close your eyes, because there it is. Ugh. All right. This is a cursed-looking robot spotted in San Francisco. What's with the legs? It has the face of billionaire Elon Musk. It's part of an art installation called Regular Animals. There's nothing regular about this.
No.
It's the work of a globally recognized digital artist named Mike Winkelmann, also known as Beeple. Beeple, by the way, everyone. I'm not just saying that weird. He's also made autonomous robots with the faces of Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos. I mean, that's nasty. I don't like that.
Stoker and I were talking about this last week, and it's just like, what are we doing?
Why? Out of
I guess
all
we
the things.
we already talked about it. We said, you know what? We have to get Chris's put on this.
We
have to know what she's got to say.
And I don't have a lot of good things to say about that.
Who does?
What's with the hair? Why is it a realistic mask? Why couldn't it just be a robot? And they're like, yeah, this is supposed to be Elon Musk. Also, why does the body of the robot also match the skin tone? I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
There's some weird things going on.
Yuck. Glad it's off the screen. All right. This month, Coca-Cola is rolling out a limited edition series of 52 mini cans for America's upcoming 250th birthday. Each highlights iconic local symbols from every state. And to make up the 52 cans, the company is adding one for Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico. Coke is also offering prizes, including a Jeep, by scanning packaging or cups associated with America 250 partnership. It's kind of cool.
So I'm looking at these. It doesn't look. Oh, that one. So it does change a little bit. So they
Yeah.
change the star, little symbol next to
Yeah,
the
it has a
state.
little surfboard. That one's got a hat for Texas. It is. It was a cowboy hat. That, I can't tell what that is. That might be a mountain.
Is that the temple? No.
No, she's at the temple. I like that. New
Empire
York.
State,
Yeah,
New York.
that makes
What would
sense.
Missouri's be? It's not on this this little montage here.
I don't know. Maybe like a bear, since that's our state.
A bear, yeah, maybe like a trout
Maybe.
or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know. I wonder if we can look it up. I'm going to have to look it up.
A banjo, a straw hat,
A straw hat.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be, for sure.
a
straw
jug of
hat.
moonshine.
Hey, that says Missouri to me. That does. All right, well, some high school students had an unexpected visitor in their gymnasium this week. It was a raccoon. Students at St. Francis Prep in Fresh Meadows, Queens, were in the school gym just a few days before the animal was discovered. Oh, my God, they got him. All right, a wildlife and animal rescuer was called in, able to catch it, release it back into the wild safely, apparently. Poor guy, he's so scared.
Well, yeah, he's been forced into this.
He was just yanked out of there.
Let me in there.
Good. Okay. Well, glad that he's back in the wild. He's doing all right. That was probably a big old scare for him.
Yeah, no kidding. This noose comes around, he's got it on his neck, and they're trying to cram it.
Literally just flinging him around. Yeah, but I mean, I guess you can't be.
You have to. Yeah,
right.
There's no way. You just got to cram in and then let him go.
I would cry. I would cry. Be like, I'm so sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I could never be animal control.
Oh, that thing wouldn't have a second thought about hurting you.
I know, but that's not the point.
I know. You just got to keep them in mind, though.
Yeah, but
I feel sorry for them.
But they don't mean to. They don't know. They don't know better. They don't know better. And I truly think that they would know that I'm a safe person, and they would be nice to me.
Well, in a better world, sure.
Yeah, sure. We'll be right back.
Join the fun with Tom Turton, only on Unscripted.
Has your boss crossed the line? Harassed at work? I will tame the predators for you.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. Come check out Steel's battery-powered equipment. Steel battery tools have the power to get the job done on a single charge. Each product features an integrated battery that plugs right into the wall. Mowers, trimmers, blowers, power washers. Get it all done with Steel battery-powered equipment. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply.
Ford and Jimmy Mitchell Motors have slashed prices on F-Series pickups. The biggest incentives in years are available right now. With our solid selection of F-150s, 250s, and 350s, you'll find the unit you want. Plus, we're offering a $1,000 trade incentive on top of our already generous trade allowance. We combine all of this with our nobody beats our deal attitude, so you'll get the lowest price guaranteed. Come get the best deal at Jimmy Mitchell Motors in Aurora, Missouri.
Nobody beats our deal. Heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes.
This is probably making it harder.
Well, Alicia, I got too much going on to quit again.
I know we can double your chances at quitting this time. There's a free quit line. The coaches work with you one-on-one to figure out what works for you, and they understand. It's hard.
Thank you.
Make your next quit attempt with the quit line. Call 1-800-QUIT now. Has your boss crossed the line? Harassed at work? I will tame the predators for you.
Well, hey, we've got a whole other hour for you, so if you like that one, stick around. We'll see you soon.
Heating and air paramedics, may I help you?
Yes, our AC is blowing hot air and it's about 85 degrees here in our office at work. Can you help us?
I have a truck on the way right now, ma'am.
Heating and air paramedics. There when you need us 24/7.
At Teague Roofing Plus, we specialize in top quality commercial roofing, from repairs to full installations. Reliable, professional, built to last. Trust the roofing pros that businesses count on. Call us today for a free consultation. Teague Roofing Plus, we've got you covered.
Boy, the fish are biting today. They are. Did I ever tell you about the big one that got away? Her name was Blanche. She was a dyslexic masseuse, but she kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Hey, look, there comes Bill.
Bill, what are those guys doing now?
I don't have any idea. Bill said, what'd Bill say? Bill said we could do anything as long as it's on a Kubota tractor. That's right.
Really?
Welcome to Quarles Supply in Bolivar and Kubota of Lebanon, where we make it simple to buy a new Kubota.
Look what I caught.
I'm Tim Hayes with Bishop & Hayes. If you are permanently injured in an accident with a semi-truck, it can affect you every day for the rest of your life. It impacts you and your family. At Bishop & Hayes, we have decades of experience handling semi-truck accidents. It's what we do every day. If you or a loved one have been injured in a semi-truck accident, call or text us at 417-222-2222, and we'll get you the answers you need.
Want to feel like a kid on a bicycle again? Head to Totally Rad E-Bikes in Ozark, the Ozark's first e-bike store. We're the e-bike experts. Every bike is fully assembled and ready to ride, and we service all brands of e-bikes. From a fun ride with family to a new way to stay fit, Totally Rad E-Bikes will hook you up with a perfect e-bike. Visit our full-service shop in Ozark or online at totallyradebikes.com.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing. Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Delta Roofing.
The bad news is that we have not reached an agreement, and I think that's bad news for Iran much more than it's bad news for the United States of America.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, Iran and the U.S. leave ceasefire talks without reaching an agreement. Where things stand now as the conflict continues in the Middle East. And several bills passing this week in the Missouri House. Why one lawmaker says the state budget will get worse before it gets better. Daybreak starts now.
This is Ozark's First News, Daybreak.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your week with us. Today is Monday, April 13th. I'm Carissa Codell here with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. And Tom, good morning.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
That's right.
We made it to work.
We did.
On time.
Made it in. You know, we walked out of the steam shower into the AC building.
Well, and slightly AC'd. It's when it's muggy in here, you know it's real muggy outside.
Yeah. You're feeling it. You were mentioning your hair, kind of having some problems.
Flat.
Yep.
Curl. I curled it this morning, if you can believe that.
Getting back into that kind of thing, right? It's just muggy, warm, and windy.
Muggy, warm, and windy.
Already 60s and 70s to get your day started out there. 67 in Fort Wood, 69 in Springfield, 70 in Clinton, Joplin, and Fayetteville. So pretty warm and windy start. Winds right now south at 20 miles an hour in Springfield. It's going to get windier through the day today. Looking at satellite and radar, we're cloudy on the skies. A few rain showers coming together across west central Missouri. Those blew through Bates and Henry counties. Now they're making their way up to the east of Harrisonville, but not much, okay? And there's not going to be anything really for today. Cloudy skies this morning might produce a stray shower, but those chances are about 10% or less. Partly cloudy skies for the afternoon. A warm day. Upper 70s to low 80s, about 80 degrees by 3 o'clock in Springfield with a south wind coming in at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So windy, warm, and a little muggy on your Monday. Now as we go into Tuesday, more of the same. And then Tuesday night, we got rain and storms blowing in the area. Not for everybody, but some folks will see some thunderstorms Tuesday evening, and we'll find scattered rain and storms linger into Wednesday as well. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. 4 people are arrested after a shooting over the weekend. 2 adults and 2 juveniles have been arrested after shots were reported shortly after 9 p.m. Saturday on South Florence Avenue. One of the adults was taken to the hospital where he was treated, released, and later arrested. Both adults are being held in the Greene County Jail. The juveniles were taken to the Greene County Juvenile Detention Center, and police say there is no danger to the public at this time. Over the weekend, new details on a missing man found dead in our region. Ozark's first Stoker Wyzorek is live at our breaking news desk with what police know so far. Stoker?
Carissa, police say a missing man from Georgia was found dead in Springfield. Officers say they responded late Saturday night to a place along North Glenstone Avenue. You can see here in this map, and we're told that man was found inside a vehicle. Authorities say they don't suspect foul play at this time. Moving on, President Trump repeatedly slamming Pope Leo over the weekend regarding the war in Iran. Take a listen.
He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
This comes after the Pope called out Trump on the war with Iran, saying his belligerence was, quote, truly unacceptable. In other news, the FAA is unveiling a new campaign for for the, quote, next generation of air traffic controllers as the industry continues to struggle with ongoing shortages. The FAA said transferable skills include multitasking and spatial awareness, just to make a few. And the agency found through several exit interviews that with controllers that many used gaming as a tool. The FAA will start accepting applications Friday at midnight. And stay with us in about half an hour. I'll have word from police on Taney County and how they say they caught a man on the run after what they're describing as a violent assault. Back to you.
All right, taking a look now at our morning traffic report. Thanks to our Ozarks traffic cameras. Here's a live look at Campbell and James River. Plenty of people already out there on the roads this morning. There is a non-injury accident on South Campbell Avenue and West El Camino Alto Drive. Now you can see that isn't really impacting anything here once you get off onto the highway in that area. But if you do have to be on that south side of town, again, Campbell Avenue, West El Camino Alto Drive, that's near that Academy, that Andy's, that Walmart over there. Make sure to pay attention, take it slow, get where you need to go safely. With just 5 weeks left in the legislative session, the Missouri House is pushing forward on several bills. Now, this includes a bill that would establish a grant program to provide funds to repair damaged grave markers for deceased veterans.
The purpose of this is to make sure that there is a fund available where a direct relative of the deceased can make application to the cemetery, who in turn makes application to the Veterans Commission.
Other bills would allow firearm suppressors as long as they were made in Missouri and add new fraud protections to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. While the House passed several bills, the Senate has not kept pace. So far, the Senate has sent 54 of its bills to the House for consideration, while the House has advanced more than 150 of its own to the Senate. Also this week, House Budget Chairman Dirk Deaton is warning tough years ahead for state spending. One of the more controversial parts of his proposal alters funding towards state colleges and universities.
I didn't recommend any less money for higher education. We just recommended a funding formula, a performance funding formula based on who has students or not. I think that's a more rational way to look at it, but that is a paradigm shift.
It's still unclear if that proposed funding shift will make it out of the Senate or onto the desk of Governor Mike Kehoe. Any changes made to the bill will be sent back to the House for their approval. Turning over to some international news now, Vice President J.D. Vance left Pakistan this weekend after failing to reach a peace deal with Iran. The talks ended after 21 hours of negotiations over how to expand on the 2-week ceasefire agreement that took effect on Tuesday. One of the key sticking points between the two sides involves Iran's nuclear program. Iranian state media says the peace talks failed over, quote, unreasonable demands by the U.S. Later in the show, we'll be going more in depth in the situation and what President Trump is doing in response to the failure. We do have more news to share with you on social media that we don't get to here on your TV screens. So don't forget to follow us on all of those social media pages. Wherever you like to scroll, go ahead and grab your phone. Just search up Ozarks First, and you'll find us. We have more news ahead for you, including the astronauts aboard the Artemis II are back on Earth. We'll be checking out the splashdown and what comes next for NASA after their successful mission around the moon. We've got those details. Stay with us.
We're digging into Facebook comments. They get crazy. D- is if I was saying a foot of snow and it wasn't dust.
No, that'd be a flunk, man. That's a big F right there. And I apologize that, sometimes we not only mess up sports coverage, but for viewers, sometimes it's programming. We really don't want to do that. That's what we have to do. We have to broadcast that information for our viewing area.
This is what's evolving.
Watch Two Dudes and a Doppler on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Hi, I'm Randy, Executive Director of Missouri 811.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?
Missouri law requires you to submit a locate request before you dig, even for small projects. Once submitted, we notify the utility companies near your dig site so they can mark their underground lines. You will receive status updates by email, and once all utilities have responded, you can dig with confidence. Safety is in your hands. Contact Missouri 811 before you dig.
I lost 110 pounds. You couldn't tell at all because of my excess skin. Sono Bello changed that in one visit.
Introducing the new Lift EX, the just one visit total body transformation everyone is talking about.
I am super happy with my results.
I decided to give Sono Bello a try. Look at me, I have a silhouette. You can see my waist.
Lift EX is Sono Bello's breakthrough 360-degree body lift alternative. Our body contouring experts sculpt, tighten, and lift your stomach, waist, thighs, and backside, all in just one visit with less downtime.
Sono Bello targeted the areas diet and exercise could not do. I found me again.
Sono Bello has over 50,000 five-star reviews, and Lift EX is exclusively available at Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist. Book your free, personalized consultation today. Easy monthly plans make your best body more affordable than ever.
This year is my year thanks to Sono Bello.
Call Sono Bello for your free consultation today.
Welcome back. The first astronauts to visit the moon in more than 50 years are now back at home. The 4 Artemis II crew members emerged from their lunar capsule after a splashdown in the Pacific Friday night. Then they were flown by helicopter to the Navy's recovery ship. The 3 Americans and 1 Canadian set a distance record for space travel during their lunar flyby, surpassing NASA's Apollo 13.
We have a work ahead of us to be done. We're going to learn from this mission. We're going to look at the data, and we're going to move forward. This is the start of a new era of human space exploration.
Despite the success of this mission, there were some technical issues during the 10-day flight. The capsule's drinking water and propellant systems had valve problems. Concerns also resurfaced about the heat shield, which protects astronauts from the blistering heat of re-entry. NASA's next step is putting the pressure on Blue Origin and SpaceX. They want the space exploration companies to develop lunar landers by 2027. The Artemis III mission will test those landers in low Earth orbit. The goal is to have the landers ready to deliver astronauts to the surface of the lunar South Pole twice in 2028 on the Artemis 4 and 5 missions. That's where NASA wants to harvest frozen water from permanently shaded craters.
The water ice, and we can turn it into propellant. You can get oxygen out of it, you can get hydrogen out of it, and we are going to need to master those skills, because someday when we send American astronauts to Mars, they're going to need to make their own propellant to come home and tell us about it.
NASA wants to get back to the moon before China, which has announced plans to send its own explorers there by 2030. Well, still to come, the annual alpaca show is closed for the season. Look at how these fuzzy guys can teach us all something new.
We're taking a look at temperatures right now. It's a very warm and muggy start to the work week outside. Going to be a little windy out there, too. We'll find highs in the 80s for this afternoon. And tomorrow, we'll find a chance of rain and storms in the forecast tomorrow night and Wednesday. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
Join the fun with Maddie Conklin, only on Unscripted.
At Womack Monument Company, we have many families who visit with us wanting to discuss their ideas for a more personal design for their loved one. With our own highly skilled and experienced graphic artists and craftsmen, we are able to take your ideas and incorporate them into a beautiful image that reflects more about your loved one. Please allow our family the opportunity to show you what we can do. Womack Monument Company in Springfield, Bolivar, Monette, Aurora, and throughout the Ozarks. For those you love, crafted by those who care.
It's hot, so hot, are you burning up? Does your AC feel like it's giving up? Stay cool in your home or your car today. Call Glass Tint USA. Be cool. Call Glass Tint USA.
Glass Tint USA has tinted more car, truck, house, and commercial windows than you can imagine. Our professional installers do the job right, and we back all of our work with a lifetime guarantee.
Call Glass Tint USA.
Save up to $50 on select AK battery tools. Shop in-store or online.
2 new ways to shop in Springfield. It's the grand opening of Slumberland Mattress Plus and our newly remodeled Slumberland furniture. Come meet our sleep experts. Enter to win weekly mattress giveaways, over $40,000 in prizes, and of course our 365-night sleep guarantee. Plus our low price guarantee on brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Lazy Boy, and more. Shop the grand opening of Mattress Plus and the newly remodeled Slumberland furniture in Springfield. You won't want to miss this.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a deserving teacher or educator
to receive prizes from Fritz's Adventure, the Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
Join the fun with Jeremy Rabe, only on Unscripted.
All righty, folks, looking at this Springfield Square camera right now. Things are warm, muggy, cloudy. Got some wind as well thrown in there. A south wind today will be pretty breezy, aiding in that warmer, muggy feel that we're going to see for today. So it's going to be kind of a muggy start, feeling more like June out the door this morning, in the 60s and 70s early on. 70 in Joplin, 70 in Clinton, 69 here in Springfield, 64 Mountain Grove, 64 West Plains as well. Winds are starting to pick up a bit from the south, 10 to 20 miles an hour. We'll see winds gust over 30 miles an hour this afternoon from the south. Your fishing forecast this morning, warm and muggy, but, fish bite in the morning usually. The afternoon, not that great for fishing. If you're just going to be outside, it'll be fine. But if you're going to have to hit the water this afternoon, this evening, warm, windy, all right, it's not too good. And a little muggy still. And, temperatures today in the 80s. Now, today we're pretty quiet on the storm front. Nothing happening there for us. As we go into Tuesday, daytime is quiet. Tuesday night, we'll find some storms pop off across Oklahoma and Kansas, and they'll move into the Ozarks Tuesday evening. And they'll be weakening as they move here. There's a weakening trend with the storms moving east out of Kansas and Oklahoma to the Ozarks for Tuesday evening. That's a low risk of strong to severe weather overall, but could be some damaging winds in the yellow shaded area, mostly west of Highway 65. And then Wednesday, for the afternoon and evening, another round of storms comes through, some hail and some wind. There'll be scattered rain and storms through the day Wednesday, but for the peak heating time in the afternoon, could find some hail and some wind. That also is a low risk overall for us. Let's jump in and take a look at Futurecast. Warm, cloudy for the morning. We'll find some sun breakout later today. Maybe a stray shower here and there, but those chances are about 10% or less for today. Tuesday, warm, windy, and sunny as well. And then Tuesday evening, we were turning our attention now up to the west. Severe storms, 1 or 2 firing off along the dry line, Kansas down to Oklahoma. As they move into the Ozarks, they'll weaken. Could still find those some damaging winds and some hail possibly west of Highway 65 before midnight. After midnight, storms get east, they fade away quickly, and it dries up. Wednesday, daytime, we'll find some scattered rain showers and a few thunderstorms. And again, some of these here could be strong, possibly severe. That'll go into Wednesday evening as well. It's pretty low risk, though, overall for Wednesday night. So looking at that Wednesday rain chance, it moves out of the area. It'll linger for Thursday morning, but by Thursday afternoon, we're looking at sunshine. A warm day Thursday. Friday begins quiet, and then Friday afternoon, Friday night, scattered rain and thunderstorms develop ahead of a cold front. That front will blow in Saturday, and we'll get a little cooler, too. So rain and cool weather coming Friday into Saturday. Today, 80s, warm, muggy, a little breezy. Upper 60s for tonight. Tomorrow, still like today, 83 degrees. Tomorrow night, storms blowing from the west. And again, there's a low risk of maybe a stronger storm or two, both Tuesday evening and through the day Wednesday. Hail and wind primarily. Maybe a low-end tornado risk initially for Tuesday evening storms near I-49 corridor. Otherwise, there's a weakening trend with those storms tomorrow night.
All right, so nothing to be concerned about, just a couple of rain showers.
Yeah, and a few thunderstorms. There probably will be some wind and, lightning, that kind of thing, but not everywhere. And so we'll kick things off with that tomorrow night.
Okay, yeah, typical spring stuff, I guess.
It is.
But it's getting green.
It is very green.
Yeah.
Feeling like spring outside right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying very muggy outside.
Very muggy, if you can't tell by mine and Tom's hair as well. It's both just in our eyes.
It's just mine just getting out of here. it's leaving.
Okay.
Can't put up with the weather. It's going somewhere else.
You can't deal with it. All right, I got something to show you. Eyes are not deceiving you. This is a wallaby, but guess where, Tom? Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. Man, when I think of wallabies, I think of Dayton, Ohio.
And I do as well. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, his name is Kipper. His journey mimicking the American dream, starting at a community college, like he's getting an education.
Good for him. Save money.
Right, absolutely. Then stopping by Jobs and Family Services. But don't worry, he's back at home with only a chipped nail. When asked what work Kipper would have applied, what a deadbeat. When asked what work Kipper would have applied for at Job Services, his mom says mail carrier. He's got the feet for it. Already has his own pouch. So yeah, this wallaby was a pet in Dayton, Ohio. Got loose. Was seen at a college and Job Services.
Yep, couldn't get a job. Had to go back to mommy.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah, this is like the Cliff Clavin of wallabies. Character from Cheers.
It is, yes. Character from Cheers.
Mail carrier, know-it-all, never really amounted to much.
Well, hey, hopefully, he's just saving money by living with his mom. That's what the economy is tough.
They always say, yeah, right.
Economy is hard, all right?
It's a little tough out there, yeah.
Poor Kipper.
Goodbye.
He doesn't even know. He's in Dayton, Ohio, getting made fun of in Springfield, Missouri.
He's just a wallaby trying to make a living in a kangaroo world.
Right. Okay, nearly 200 alpacas from ranches around the United States paid Kansas City a visit this weekend. Owners are showing them off, educating folks about the joys of alpaca ownership. Alpacas are friendly, relatively clean, easy to train, so they say. The drawback is, can't have just one. They need social groups of at least 2 or 3. And these are the ones that spit?
Yes, alpacas spit.
Okay, gross. Relatively clean.
I think llamas and alpacas both spit.
Llamas too?
Don't they?
I don't know.
I know alpacas spit, and they have some intentionality.
They're pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know where to sling their spit to.
Right. I wish I knew more about alpacas and llamas, but I
always
just
seem kind of. You see those drive-through safaris and those like alpacas. They're the ones that are always kind of reaching in and face right up, trying to reach their neck in the car.
Yeah. They're like, what are you? Who are you?
They seem kind of pesky, kind of a nuisance.
Maybe, or maybe they're friendly.
Maybe. Curious.
Curious.
That could be what it is.
Curious. All right, we're keeping with the animal trend. If you don't like spiders, that's too bad, I guess. I'm so sorry. Close your eyes. Yep. Now, a new species of spider spreading across the U.S. It's as big as the palm of your hand.
Oh, my gosh. Look out.
Gross. It's called the Joro spider. It's been spotted in Southern California. It's native to Southeast Asia, and they were likely brought to this country in shipping containers. Now, here in the U.S., they've mostly been spotted in the South and, unfortunately, the Midwest as well.
Oh, my gosh. Carissa.
I know.
Do not move.
Is it right behind me?
You're not going to believe.
Oh, my goodness.
What's on the back of your dress.
It's behind me. No. Now, despite their large size, massive webs, they say they don't bite. Experts say this. They don't bite, not venomous.
I doubt that.
You
not
doubt
venomous,
that?
I'm sure, but spiders got to eat.
Well,
how can they not bite?
Maybe we don't smell good to them.
Maybe they just don't.
I don't know.
Bite. Like when a thing.
Isn't it like daddy long legs? They can't reach us to bite us?
They can bite, but they don't. Like they can't pierce the skin or something.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't like spiders that much. Again, if they're in my house, dead.
I'm the same way. I don't like they're outside, fine, you belong there.
Yeah.
Great, go do your job. In the house, I'm like, you stepped in the wrong place, buddy.
Better stay out of arm's reach. And with a flip-flop as well. Wow. Yeah. All right, coming up, the Kilties are performing on the square for their 100th anniversary. Breaking down this major milestone right after the break. Stay with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Do you have any original numbers?
I hope so.
100 years.
Order in the Sonic app and skip the delivery fee, so you can try menu items like the new Sonic All-American Smashers with 0 leaving the house and 0 delivery fee. For a limited time, only in the Sonic app. Live free, eat Sonic.
Carissa Cordell, weekday mornings on Ozarks First.
It's the season of fresh starts at Acura Springfield. From confident performance to everyday versatility, there's an Acura ready for wherever spring takes you. Right now at Acura Springfield, you can drive home a new 2026 Acura ADX A-Spec for only $199 a month. Prefer an Integra? The 2026 Integra A-Spec is also just $199 a month. Spring into precision, spring into Acura. Come by the dealership or check us out online. At Acura Springfield, luxury starts here.
In the Ozarks, comfort isn't seasonal, it's essential. At Patriot Heat and Air, we're here year-round, keeping families comfortable through summer heat and winter cold with expert American Standard solutions. The Patriot's about more than heating and cooling. It's about heart, hard work, dependability, and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. That's why we were honored with the Better Business Bureau's Torch Award for Ethics, because integrity matters to us, and it matters to the families we serve. Patriot quality as sure as value. Our people make the difference.
At Harry Cooper Supply, we've been serving hardworking Americans for more than 100 years. From farmers to builders, dreamers to doers, we're proud to help keep this great nation running strong with quality you can trust. Harry Cooper Supply.
Choosing the right dentist is about more than just clean teeth. At 417 Smiles, your comfort and confidence is our top priority. We provide state-of-the-art dental care for the whole family, from routine checkups to advanced cosmetic services, all in a welcoming and stress-free environment. New patients can book their first appointment with an exam, x-rays, and pano for just $100. Don't see us in your network? We still file most insurances, so call today to book your new patient special.
From our family to yours,
We want to make sure 417 Smiles.
Get an 11% rebate at Menard. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon starts at a value of $19.99 after rebate. Pristine interior paint and primer in one is Dutch Boy's best hiding and most durable paint. It delivers a smooth, elegant finish while providing maximum scuff, stain, and mark resistance. Get a gallon starting at a value of $44.98 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey guys, I'm Maria Nider. I'm back and I'm excited to be joining Ozarks First Plus.
Welcome back. Over the weekend, the Central High Kilties performed on the square as the Corps marked their 100th anniversary. This year's Kilties have practiced months in advance for this performance, and they say it's an honor to do it on the Corps' 100th year.
It's huge. I mean, this is the place that we performed for the very first time back in 1926. And so planning this, doing this, it's like a holiday for us, to be completely honest.
Yeah, Tom, sorry, no original members here. Now, this 100th anniversary also coincides with the centennial celebration coming up for Route 66. Really cool stuff. Now, a reminder, you can catch special coverage of the Route 66 Centennial Celebration on our streaming app, Ozarks First Plus. On Thursday, April 30th, Ozarks First will be live outside Great Southern Bank Arena for the Centennial Kickoff Concert. On Friday, May 1st, we're bringing you live coverage of the Route 66 Parade. On May 2nd, we're going to host a red carpet extravaganza ahead of the Telegraph Ball. Be sure to download Ozarks First Plus via Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV to catch all of that. In preparation for the centennial, people in Carthage gathered over the weekend at the 66 Drive-In Theater to dedicate this replica of the famous Route 66 shield. It's a 12-foot 3D interactive sign commissioned through the Missouri Route 66 Centennial Commission.
A great landmark. I think we looked at it across all the counties of Missouri Route 66. We want them in places that are safe, that people can get on and get off. They got a good photo op, as well as a historic location. And what better place than the drive-in here?
The program is paying for one of these in each of the 10 counties Route 66 runs through in Missouri, as well as the city of St. Louis. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Color 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Katie Pavlich Tonight is exciting, it's fresh, and it's a new take on what's happening in Washington every single day on issues that affect Americans outside of the Beltway. Facts first, opinion second. I think Americans are actually a lot less divided. Neighbors are talking to neighbors, people still share events that affect their families, and we really hope that we can establish a place that Americans can come and make sense of everything that's happening in Washington.
Katie Pavlich Tonight, weeknights at 10/9 Central, only on News Nation.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. Come check out Steel's battery-powered equipment. Steel battery tools have the power to get the job done on a single charge. Each product features an integrated battery that plugs right into the wall. Mowers, trimmers, blowers, power washers. Get it all done with Steel battery-powered equipment. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply.
Whataburger's Bacon Steakhouse Double. Do you need it or do you want it? Do you need creamy steak sauce, crispy fried onions, aged cheddar, and crunchy bacon? Or do you want creamy steak sauce, crispy fried onions, aged cheddar, and crunchy bacon? And want even is a want if we want the want so badly that the want becomes a need. How should I know? I just push the card. Enjoy your burger.
Creamy, crispy, crunchy.
The Whataburger Bacon Steakhouse Double is back. Download the app.
Retirement isn't a straight line. Markets change, tax laws shift, and life throws surprises your way. And that's why you need an advisor who's a fiduciary, somebody legally bound to put your interests first. At Latour Asset Management, we don't sell products. We build plans tailored to your life, your goals, and your peace of mind. Because in retirement, you can't afford guesses. You need guidance. Latour Asset Management, where your future always comes first.
Storm damage got you worried? Don't panic. Roofco Pros is serving the local community, protecting homes just like yours. And now we're offering free roof inspection reports. From repairs to full replacements, we handle it all. We even help you navigate insurance claims with ease. When it matters most, trust the team that builds more than roofs. We build peace of mind. Visit roofcopros.com or call us today to schedule your free inspection report.
Welcome back to Daybreak at 6:30 on your Monday morning. I'm Carissa Codell. Here's a look at what's making headlines this morning. The FAA unveiling a new campaign for the, quote, next generation of air traffic controllers. So gamers, listen up. While the industry continues to struggle with ongoing shortages, the FAA said transferable skills include multitasking, spatial awareness, and problem solving. The agency found through several exit interviews with controllers that many used gaming as a tool that helped them think quickly, stay focused, and manage complexity. The FAA will start accepting applications Friday at midnight for its annual air traffic control hiring window. And now we want to take a live look outside. This is over the skies in Ozark. You can see it's bright out there, but no sunrise today, Tom. Those clouds are just a little too thick.
Yeah, a little cloudy out there. We're going to start the day with cloud cover as well down here in Beaver Lake in northwest Arkansas. Clouds will steadily break away, but I think it probably won't be till the afternoon that we see a little bit of sun across the area. Otherwise, warm, muggy this morning. And a little breezy, too. 69 degrees in Springfield, 70s now. Joplin, Fayetteville, to Clinton, to Lake Ozark. Pretty warm to start the day off. It feels more like a summer morning than an April morning out there. South winds now 10 to 20 miles an hour. Looking at radar, there was a little shower and storm going through Henry County earlier. That has now faded away as it lifts off to the north. Otherwise, skies are cloudy. You may squeak out a stray shower occasionally for the morning hours, but most spots stay dry today. And then again, for the afternoon, we'll break out a little bit of sunshine there too. So for the morning, yep, warm, windy, and cloudy. And then for the afternoon, we'll find a little bit of sun and very warm, at 80 degrees for later today. 80s, some cloud cover early on, south wind 15 to 25 miles an hour. We got some rain chances coming our way, kicking off tomorrow night. We'll find more rain Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Totals there could come over 2 inches of rain for some in the area. We'll take a look at those rain chances in the forecast coming up.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in soon. Thank you. President Trump says the fragile ceasefire with Iran appears to still be holding after talks between the U.S. and Iran failed to result in a peace agreement. Following the breakdown, the president announced a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. That's set to begin in a few hours. Bradley Blackburn reports this morning.
We have a blockade going into effect.
President Trump says the U.S. Navy will block ships to and from Iran at the Strait of Hormuz beginning this morning as he downplayed failed peace talks over the weekend.
I don't care if they come back or not. If they don't come back, I'm fine.
CBS News has learned key sticking points include Iran's refusal to give up its nuclear ambitions and plans to charge tolls for the Strait of Hormuz.
We've made very clear what our red lines are. They have chosen not to accept our terms.
The president says, quote, many other countries are helping with the blockade without giving specifics. A British official says the UK will not be involved in the blockade, though NATO says the country is leading planning efforts to reopen the key shipping route.
I'm very disappointed in NATO. They weren't there for us.
Iran's parliamentary speaker responded on social media, writing, "Soon you'll be nostalgic for $4 to $5 gas." A new CBS News poll shows 51% of Americans believe high gas prices have been a financial hardship, with the average price per gallon hitting $4.13 Sunday, according to AAA.
We're ruining the world economy and we're gaining nothing.
President Trump also repeatedly slammed Pope Leo over the weekend.
He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
The first American pontiff has repeatedly called on both sides to end the conflict.
And that was Bradley Blackburn reporting this morning. Now we're going back to Ozarks First Stoker Wyzorek at our breaking news desk. He's live with new information on how police say they caught a man on the run after what they describe as a violent assault in a retail store. Stoker?
Yeah, Carissa, a Taney County man, that's where this happened, is in custody after that assault. Court records show Jacob Qualls is charged with first-degree assault and resisting arrest. Police say he attacked a man inside a store, knocking him unconscious. Officers say Qualls then ran from the scene before being captured after a pursuit. He's being held in the Taney County Jail without bond. Moving on, police say a missing man from Georgia, of all places, was found dead in Springfield. Officers responded late Saturday night to a location on North Glenstone Avenue. The man was found inside a vehicle, and authorities say foul play is not suspected at this time. Now stay with us. I'll continue to look around for more breaking news this morning right here on Ozarks First. And also don't forget to visit our website for the very latest. That's ozarksfirst.com. Carissa?
And taking a look now at our morning traffic report, thanks to those Ozarks traffic cameras. Here's a live look at National and Primrose. Quite a few people out there getting ready for their work day. Over on this side of town, you can see nothing slowing anyone down, nothing to report as you head off to work this morning or get your kiddos off to school. Now, this is your friendly reminder. The 2026 tax filing deadline is this Wednesday. If you need more time, you can file for an extension, which pushes the deadline to October 15th. Although any taxes owed still must be paid by April 15th. You can find tips and help for filing on our website, ozarksfirst.com. And as tax season comes to a close, experts say you could see larger returns this year. One doctor from Purdue University says taxpayers may get up to 11% more on their refunds in 2026. The potentially larger refunds are a result of President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which was passed last July. But while the larger checks may drive consumer spending, the new legislation may make taxes harder to file this year, and checks could see delays.
Due to the changes in the IRS, including a reduction of the workforce by 25%, we're going to see a little bit slower of processing of those returns. They're also phasing out paper checks.
And now we've got an update from Willard. Police Chief Tom McClain underwent surgery for a double lung transplant. McClain had this to say.
I appreciate you praying for me, and I'm going to need it, turns out. But, you know, things are brighter than they were a couple days ago. Man, I didn't know what was going to happen on that day.
Sunday, his daughter, Ashley Ensley, told Ozarks First he had a couple of very rough days following the surgery, but is doing much better now. Good to hear there. We do have more news to share with you online, so don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages. If your phone's close by, go ahead and grab it. Maybe you're already scrolling. Maybe. I don't know. Search up Ozarks First, and you'll be able to stay up to date with the latest videos and more interactive stories. Coming up, a new limited edition of Coca-Cola's is out, celebrating America's 250th birthday. How each is special for the states. We'll be right back.
At Springfield Kia, our all-new state-of-the-art showroom is rising. So come by and score huge savings on the all-new 26 Sportage while we're under construction. Get behind the wheel of a 26 Kia Sportage LX by leasing for just $249 a month for 24 months. Or purchase one with interest as low as 0.9 APR for 48 months. No hidden fees, no surprises, just straight-up savings. At Springfield Kia, we really do make it easy for you.
All news CBS Tonight.
Who are you?
Someone who wants to help.
FBI, stop!
Get a team there right now.
Duty calls.
Just a little spontaneous, girl.
That's a go. Now! All teams execute!
Stay calm. We've got your back.
Now he is the prime suspect.
A new FBI, followed by a new CIA.
All right, let's get back to work.
We should celebrate a job well done. CBS Tonight, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Tell them that they save $100 off any drain cleaning service this month. Your line is that we don't charge a service call. He's literally laying down on the job. Okay, so we can't get a baby to talk, but we can fix any leak. Well, almost any leak. Wardrobe.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
At Maddox New Prater Eye Center, our doctors are dedicated to protecting and restoring your vision with the latest available technology. Join us for a free Better Vision event where our expert ophthalmologists will discuss the latest advancements in vision correction treatments. We're here to answer your questions and help you see your best. This presentation is free and open to the public, but seating is limited, so register today. To register, scan the code, give us a call, or visit us at maddoxnewprater.com.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
Welcome back. If you haven't downloaded our streaming app yet, well, you're missing out. It's called Ozarks First Plus. You can find several original shows. That includes Vibe O'Clock, which is put on by Jesse Inman, Maddie Conklin, and our very own Tom Schmidt. Check out an episode from last week where Jesse got just a little starstruck after hanging out with a four-time Super Bowl champ.
Last night, a lot of fun here in the Ozarks with Rob Gronkowski making a special visit to the area as part of the Steak and Steak dinner. Cool. Oh, and here's me getting a video of him. I'm cool, I guess. Saw me in the background there.
You're so cool.
Yeah, very cool. I got the chance to ask him a few things. Remember when I told you guys about the flag football thing a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
When
Did you ask him that?
The NFL player? Yes. So Gronk actually got hurt in that. In that flag football thing.
Played one series in the flag football game. Hey, but I did have 3 catches, baby. And I did have a 2-point conversion. That pass from Tom to myself, Brady the Gronk, was it was spectacular.
So fun.
He is such an entertaining guy, and they have these events every year where they bring in an athlete, a former athlete, a current athlete, whoever it may be. And we've seen the posters over in the hallway.
Yeah.
You get I don't know, Bill Self, these old coaches, Tony La Russa, Roy Williams, Nick Saban.
Hey, fun stuff happening over there on Vibe O'Clock. If you want to watch Vibe O'Clock, you got to download Ozarks First Plus for free on your smart TV. Now, although we do have a regular mobile app, the CTV version is not available on your phone. This is an app for your TV, so you can find it by searching if you have a Roku, an Apple TV, or an Amazon Fire TV. Now it's time to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt. Tom, my hair is going to be flat for a while.
A little bit. Kind of muggy outside this morning. Dew points in the low 60s. Air temperatures in the 60s and 70s early this morning. A little windy later today, too. We're going to be on our way to the 80s this afternoon, too. Cloudy skies for now. We'll find a little bit of sun later today. We got rain and storm chances sprinkled in on the 7-day. We'll kick things off with a storm risk tomorrow night. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Savings! Discounts, the best bargains.
At Ollie's, we've got brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices every day.
I get to keep more money in my pocket.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Hi, I'm Brian with A1 Guarantee Roofing. As the seasons change, here are a few things to check for and keep your home safe year-round. Look for loose or missing shingles, clean out any leaves or debris from your gutters, keep tree branches trimmed from your roof, inspect your attic for stains or mold, or simply call A1 Guarantee Roofing and schedule your free roof inspection today. You can find us online at a1roof.net and always look for the dog on the truck that goes roof roof.
Roof roof. Stop letting hidden fees eat your profit. At She Buys 417 Homes, you'll pay 0 realtor commissions. We cover the closing costs so you keep more cash. Visit SheBuys417Homes.com to get your offer.
For views like this, you got to get out there. In a Ford Bronco, where pavement doesn't exist. It goes over any type of terrain, so you can see the world from every angle. Enjoy open-air freedom. And capture another day anywhere in a Ford Bronco. Right now, get $4,250 cash back on a 2025 Bronco. Get to your Midwest Ford dealer today.
One of the most recognizable voices in country music.
On that long black train.
Josh Turner, this Country Music Thing Tour.
I need a pretty little homegrown hometown girl.
Saturday, August 15th, 8 p.m., the Outdoor Corral stage at Kansas Crossing Casino in Pittsburgh, Kansas. On sale at kansascrossingcasino.com. Josh Turner, live in partnership with World Vision.
Well, folks, happy Monday morning, and it's going to be a little cloudy outside, a little warm and muggy to get your day started for you out the door this morning. Feeling more like June, like a summertime morning, and just how muggy it is outside. It's got a touch of humidity outside for you this morning. A little windy later today, too, pumping in that humidity for us. Upper 60s to even some 70s to start the day off there. 69 in Springfield, 70 up at Lake Ozark, 68 in Branson. Winds right now are a little breezy west of Highway 65. We'll find a faster wind develop across all the area for later today. South winds coming in 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts over 30 miles an hour at times. Temperatures warming up to a balmy 80 degrees today. Now, today's pretty quiet in terms of rain activity. Tuesday's quiet, too. And then Tuesday evening, we'll find some storms, leftovers, come out of Kansas and Oklahoma and into western Missouri and maybe clip northwest Arkansas. So Tuesday evening, we'll find a weakening trend with those storms. Could find, though, some damaging winds. This was a low tornado risk around I-49, but again, it's a weakening trend as those storms press in from the west tomorrow evening. And then Wednesday, for the daytime Wednesday, we'll find some more chances of some hail and wind mixed in with scattered rain and storms there on your Wednesday. So a couple chances of rain, hit or miss generally, beginning Tuesday night and then through Wednesday, and then more rain coming our way Friday into Saturday, it looks like, with a cold front. So today, pretty warm, windy, mostly cloudy, becoming partly cloudy. Some rain showers possible to the southeast for the morning hours, but man, it doesn't look like we're going to see much rain today, if anything at all. And then for Tuesday, we start off the same way. Mostly sunny, warm, muggy, and windy for Tuesday. Focusing off to the west. Storm or two fires off in the afternoon Tuesday along the dry line in Kansas and Oklahoma. Storms blow in here, not everywhere. It might just be a cluster of storms across the Ozarks that come on through, and there's a weakening trend. But areas near and west of Highway 65 could be dealing with some damaging winds before midnight tomorrow evening. So we'll say 8 p.m. to midnight, that's your storm time zone window west of Highway 65 tomorrow evening. And those will fade away. Wednesday, we'll find some scattered rain showers, maybe a clap of thunder occasionally through the day, off and on. So not a washout all day Wednesday, but there'll be some rounds of rain and thunderstorms to watch. And again, a low end risk of maybe some strong to severe weather, some hail and some wind possible in pockets with activity on Wednesday. Rainfall out of this, so Tuesday night through the day Wednesday, areas could see an inch where you have thunderstorms. Outside of that, kind of sporadic low-end amounts, okay? But could find an inch of rain in those heavier storm totals. Rain and storms on Wednesday will clear out Wednesday night. Thursday might find the day with lingering showers beginning. Sunshine, though, for the afternoon into your Friday. Another round of scattered rain and storms blows in Friday into your Saturday. Saturday, we'll find a cold front. I'll actually get a little cooler, too, over the weekend. Looks like we'll find 60s for highs both Saturday and Sunday. With that cool down, we might even dip into the 30s Saturday night, but a freeze is unlikely, so I think you're good to go there. Krista, overall, we're just looking at scattered rain and storms with a low-end risk of severe weather. tomorrow night, Wednesday afternoon, and then again Friday into Saturday morning.
All right. Pretty typical for spring, it seems like.
I think so, yeah. A couple dry days with some rainy days mixed in there, too.
Yeah, just keep that rain jacket on you. Keep the umbrella with you. Yeah. You'll be all right.
That's right.
Yeah, nothing we aren't used to.
No.
No. Okay, well, a new study suggests summer is growing longer. This is good news to me. I love summer. I like being warm. Now, this is according to research recently published in the Journal of Environmental Research Letters, looking at data from 1961 to 2024. It found that across much of North America, Europe, and large parts of Asia, since the 1960s, we're experiencing around 30 more days of summer conditions. Instead of tying summer to June, July, and August, they define summer by temperature or when heat rose above historical norms and when it fell back down again. However, the study also showed that summers aren't just getting longer, but hotter as well. And honestly, I would argue that summer is now gone into September even. I feel like it's really hot July, August, and September.
Yeah, yes, it does seem like it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's dry, like late summer dry heat is really bad. Now, summer, you got to remember, summer officially ends September 21st.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So typically it is, technically through September. But I agree.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels like it lasts long. It feels that way. If you look back at the data, if you just go back to recent years, it's like Christmas this year was 75.
Christmas was 75.
Flowers were popping up around here in February.
Yeah.
We had a lot of warm weather.
We did. Yeah. I don't know. I just remember being cold for a very long time, but I hate the cold, so maybe I just attached myself
Well, that's
to
the thing, is like this winter, it wasn't cold often, but when it was cold, it was cold.
Brutal.
It got pretty cold this January.
Yeah, not fun. Not fun. All right. Well, this, oh, gosh, we have to see it again. This was apparently...
You don't like this?
No. And, Tom, you've already seen this.
Yeah, this was technically my 4th time seeing this.
Yeah. This aired on Friday whenever Stoker was filling in for me. Thank you, Stoker, but now I have to see this.
We didn't want to leave you out.
I mean,
we wanted to bless you with this.
And you could have left me out on this one. Wouldn't have minded. This is in San Francisco. It has the face of billionaire Elon Musk. It's a robot. It's part of an art installation called Regular Animals. Nothing regular about that. By the way, don't touch it. These people are getting too close to it. Leave that thing alone. That looks like it bites.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. It's the work of a globally recognized digital artist named Mike Winkelmann, also known as Beeple. B-E-E-P-L-E. Okay? Beeple. Only a man named Beeple could make that. Yeah. He's also made other autonomous robots with the faces of Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos. At some point, we just need to say stop.
You just got to say no.
Yeah.
Right? The ancient word.
No. And I really and truly do think that if I saw my face on a robot, I would not like that either.
I was trying to think of like Ozark.
Yeah.
Familiar faces. Johnny Morris.
Johnny Morris.
Throw him on there.
Okay.
That would be an idea for a local.
That could work.
Man.
I think that the face being realistic, though, is what does it for me.
I know. They just, can you imagine like a Dolly Parton version of that?
Yeah.
Wandering around downtown Branson.
Beautiful, but no thank you. No thank you.
Now that's weird.
Yeah. No. All right. Turning now to something a little bit more cool. In my opinion. This month, Coca-Cola rolling out a limited edition series of 52 mini cans for America's upcoming 250th birthday. Each highlights iconic local symbols from every state. To make up the 52 cans, the company is adding one for D.C. and Puerto Rico. Coke is also offering prizes, including a Jeep, by scanning packaging or cups associated with its America 250 partnership.
All right.
So pretty cool. And we did find out the Coke can for Missouri is the Arch.
St. Louis Arch?
Little St. Louis Arch in the star right there.
And in Arkansas, it's ducks.
Ducks. Ah, look at that. See, yep, there's Missouri. You got the St. Louis Arch there. Arkansas has a couple of ducks on there.
And the reason for that, I guess, is because Arkansas is known as the duck capital of the world.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. You think of the natural state, the Crater of Diamonds.
Yeah.
You don't really think of ducks.
You don't think of ducks, really. I guess with Missouri, can we pull the web up again? Can we pull that up? Because I think it showed the Missouri River on there, too. So that's kind of nice.
Oh, like flowing underneath the arch there?
Flowing underneath the arch, yeah. Because the St. Louis Arch, I mean, that's kind of, in Missouri, we think of that as a St. Louis thing.
Yes.
Not necessarily a Missouri thing. Yeah. Or maybe that's just me being from Kansas City and being salty.
I think of it like a St. Louis thing.
It's a St. Louis thing.
I don't know if it's a statewide representation.
I think Missouri people, I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's still cool. Still cool. All right, some high school students had an unexpected visitor in their gymnasium this week, a raccoon. Students at St. Francis Prep in Fresh Meadows, Queens were in the school gym just a day before the animal was discovered, so it was hanging out with everybody. The wildlife and animal rescuer was called in, able to catch it, release it back into the wild safely. It's trying to stay in that gym so bad. It does not want to go outside.
He's like, oh!
Oh, no, there he goes. Aw, poor guy. There he goes. Okay, back into the wild where he belongs. He was probably having the time of his life in that gym. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, no kidding. He's probably shooting some hoops.
Yeah.
Getting some practice in on the,
Right.
the free throw line.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, hello. Gotta work out a little bit.
He's got to stay in touch with that raccoon league.
Right. He just wanted to be active. He just wanted to be active.
Yeah, he's got to beat the armadillo and the possum.
And the possum. Well, the possum is a big, rival for him.
It would be.
Yeah, it
But
would.
then you got the bear coming up next in the league.
And the
He
bear-
just had to get some practice in there because you got some bigger animals to contend with.
Yeah, really got to work on that.
Yeah, the wildlife league.
Yeah, as well as skunks too. But they're kind of.
Yeah, they kind of have an unfair advantage there. They could just spray
Do
you in
they?
the face. And
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, got to train. Got to train. All right, we're going to be right back with what our friends from Unscripted have going on at the top of their show. Maddie, I'm telling you, the St. Louis Arch is a St. Louis thing.
It is a Missouri thing.
Where?
Gateway to the west. Come on.
Gateway to the west.
Gateway to the west.
Come on.
Everyone knows the Arch from Missouri.
Really?
What would Kansas City be?
Cancer isn't just a word. It's a battle my mom and sister fought with everything that they had.
I know that battle too. I lost my wife to cancer. And that's why we're standing together and partnering with Nick Bolton.
To learn more, visit autoinjury.com.
Once upon a time, there was a big house. A man from a national company told the lady her house was in danger of falling down. Luckily, the lady called the Snells brothers. They came and gave her an honest estimate, and the problem was fixed.
Get ready to experience pure gaming excitement and non-stop winning action at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Stunning hotel rooms, elegant suites, chef-crafted entrees, choice adult beverages, and live weekend entertainment. Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. It's your chance to take home a share of over $63,000 in cash and Go Rewards prizes. Plus, we're giving away over $1 million in total cash and prizes. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort for gaming, luxury, and excitement. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. Visit IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Dad, I wanted you to meet my new boyfriend, Eric.
You should get a hearing test.
I don't see no bird's nest.
Sometimes hearing loss and mix-ups are funny. Other times they're frustrating, and you are missing out on memories.
Come see us at Springfield Hearing Center, where we're excited to offer the ReSound hearing device. It has seamless Android and iPhone capabilities. Our in-house financing and free hearing tests help make the process easy. Please come see us today.
Oh, I heard that.
Don't miss James River Television, Thursday late nights at 1:05 a.m. here on Caller 10. Hear inspiring messages from Pastor John Lindell that come directly from the Word of God and can be applied to your life. The best is yet to come.
I hear Aaron Sachs is a proud partner of the Missouri Tigers. Is that true?
We sure are.
I always knew I liked you guys.
Aaron Sachs and Associates, proud to partner with Nick Bolton and proud to partner with the Mizzou Tigers.
All right, it's feeling like spring.
That's right. 80s.
It's feeling like a rivalry up in
Feel
here.
like we'll get to the rivalry, Maddie.
Kidding.
You St. Louis
what's
lady.
going on?
Okay.
Okay, got rain and storms coming Tuesday night. We'll have scattered storms on Wednesday, and then another round of rain and storms looks like Friday night into your Saturday. All right, so here's some context for you on that one. Jeremy Ray walked in and said, you can't compare St. Louis Arch. He agrees with Chris and I, by the way.
Yes.
It's not a representation of Missouri.
And guess who the only one thinks that the St. Louis Arch is a representation of all of Missouri is the St. Louis woman over here.
It's nice to meet me, isn't it?
Yeah. Typical St. Louis thing.
Typical St. Louis thing. Well, you know what isn't typical St. Louis, Missouri thing is Cheddar Bay biscuits, because we're going to mix that with some spaghetti today.
Okay.
And that's what we're
Love
doing
it.
on Unscripted.
I love it. Love it. Sounds amazing. Sounds great. Thanks for joining us here on Daybreak. We're going to see you tomorrow.
Upgrade your drive with the Chevy Blazer, starting at just $25,980.